Hi everyone, kumusta kayo? And we are back with another skincare routine video. And for this one, I'm going to be sharing to you guys my body acne routine. So, as you guys have already seen sa mga previous videos ko, yung skin ko sa face tends to be oily and acne prone. And as with a lot of people na ganun yung skin type nila sa face, ako yung skin ko sa chest and sa back tend to be acne prone as well. Which is why, as you can see, pabawas talaga ng pabawas yung mga tela ng mga sinusuot ko for these videos, as in, ang iksi na naman ng tank top ko ngayon. And the only reason is because I wanted to show you guys kung ano yung mga products na ginagamit ko and how I use them kapag nagkakaroon ako ng mga breakouts sa body ko. Now, I do want to mention though na yung mga breakouts na nakukuha ko either sa chest or sa back tend to be more mild compared sa mga breakouts na nakuha ko ever sa face ko. As in, at most, siguro nagkakaroon ako ng mga 2 to 3 pimples either sa chest or sa back, and then from time to time lang siya. So, yung routine na ipapakita ko is more for those cases. Pero kung medyo lumalala na yung acne niyo sa body, whether sa chest or sa back or kung saan mang part ng body ninyo, and nahihirapan na kayong i-control siya, you might already need stronger medications which can be prescribed by a board-certified dermatologist. And when it comes to consulting with a dermatologist, guys, napag-usapan na natin to in a previous video, you can do that free and online via the Philippine Dermatological Society. Gumawa na rin ako ng video walking you through the steps kung paano siya gawin, kung paano yung process. And if you want to check that out, again, I'll put the video link here. But anyway, ito na yung body acne routine ko. And also, a small portion of this video is in partnership with Oxecure. Pero marami pa tayong ibang mga options and products na pag-uusapan in this video. So that being said, wala nang any, magsimula na tayo. Alright, so as with any skincare routine, we of course start with a cleanser. And of course, yung cleanser nagawa ko na sa shower because kapag naghubad tayo sa video na to, baka ma-demonetize tayo. Alright, so when it comes to anti-acne body washes or cleansers, ito talaga yung usually nagiging heart and soul ng body skincare routine ko. And the reason is because sila yung parang pinakamadaling gawin. As in literally, pag nasa shower ka, pwede mo siyang gawin. You don't have to exert any extra effort to put them on. And so when it comes to cleansers, pinipili ko na talaga yung merong mga active ingredients na nakakatulong in fighting acne. So for this one, meron akong dalawang cleansers na ina-alternate ko yung paggamit sa kanila. Kasi yung isa, sobrang nagugustuhan ko, pero medyo pricey siya. And then kapag wala akong budget, I move to the other option na medyo lower cost alternative siya. So magsimula muna tayo with the first product na sinasabi ko. Medyo pricey siya, but this one talaga, guys, I've been using this for my body acne for years, and it really helps a big amount in controlling them. Probably kung napanood nyo na yung first video ko on chest and back acne, alam nyo na to. And this one is from the brand Panoxyl, and this is their Acne Creamy Wash. So as you can see, UP na talaga yung packaging kasi sinisimot ko na lang talaga to. Not only because sobrang effective siya, but because ang mahal din kasi talaga nito. But anyway, let's start first with the ingredient that makes this one really effective. So yung main ingredient nito is Benzoyl Peroxide, and we have 4% of that here. So basically, ang main na ginagawa ng Benzoyl Peroxide is pinapatay niya yung acne bacteria, also called the C. acnes bacteria. And as we all know, yung bacteria na yon is one of the 4 main causes of acne. And so when you use this one, kahit na wash form siya, matutulungan mo talagang mabawasan yung acne bacteria on the skin of either your body. You can also use this for the face, but ako, I mainly use this for my body. Now, yes, when it comes to Benzoyl Peroxide, you might have noticed na na-mention ko na to previously sa channel ko, pero yung na-mention ko is yung leave-on na product. Ito siya, nandito lang siya sa lababo ko. This is the Benzac. Ito yung leave-on version niya. Now, technically, yes, pwede ka naman maglagay ng leave-on na Benzoyl Peroxide sa katawan mo, and it will still be effective sa acne mo. However, the reason why I choose yung wash form is actually very specific siya na reason. So yung mga ganitong leave-on kasi, kapag naglagay ka kunyari sa body mo and hindi siya nag-dry up or nag-absorb ng mabuti, and if it comes into contact with, let's say, cloth or other fabrics ng mga damit ninyo or even towels, mataas ang chance that this will stain those fabrics. Which is why mas prefer ko talaga tong wash form. And also, an added benefit kapag ginagamit mo siya in wash-off form is hindi siya as harsh, as drying, as irritating sa skin mo. Kasi a few seconds mo lang naman siya ilalagay, tapos ibabanlaw mo na siya agad. agad. Kasi like ito, siguro mga max 1 minute mo lang siya ilalagay sa skin mo and then ibabanlaw mo na rin siya. So ito yung ginamit ko sa shower for today para tuluyan na siyang maubos talaga. Makapag-order na ako ng bago. But I'll show you guys yung consistency nito. Tingnan natin. Hopefully, meron pa siyang laman. Ayan. Pahirapan tayo. Wala na talaga siya. May konti pa. Simutin natin. Ayan. Meron pa tayo nakuwang konting-konti. But anyway, binasa ko na yung kamay ko. So, let's lather it. And as you might notice, wala talaga siyang bula. As in, hindi siya bumubula at all. And I think that's for the best. Kasi talaga yung Benzoyl Peroxide, guys, very drying siya na ingredient. Which is why, yun nga, diba, tawag ng Panoxyl sa product na to is creamy wash. Kasi puro mga emollients talaga nilalagay niya para mabawi yung moisture. Kasi Benzoyl Peroxide tends to be really drying to the skin. So, ayan, wala talaga siyang lather. Para ka lang naglagay ng gentle cleanser sa skin mo. But of course, this is not going to be as gentle because nga, meron siyang medication, it's a medicated cleanser, and meron siyang Benzoyl Peroxide. So, i-wash off na natin siya and let's move on to the lower cost alternative na ginagamit ko kapag wala akong masyadong budget for the Panoxyl. Now, don't get me wrong, yung Panoxyl, yun talaga isa sa mga favorites ko when it comes to body acne. But, ayun nga, medyo pricey siya. I think yung isang ganito, umaabot siya at around mga 850 to 900 pesos. And if I'm going to be honest with you, siguro mga 2 to 3 months mo lang ito magagamit. So, kapag tipid season tayo, I moved to another lower cost alternative which actually still proves to be very effective in controlling my chest and back acne. These are Sulfur Soaps. And yes, maraming iba't ibang mga Sulfur Soap brands in the market, but as you can see, itong Sulfur Soap of choice ko is from Oxecure. And the reason why I like this is because sinasabi nila yung amount of sulfur that's in the product. So, this one has 2.5% sulfur. Yung sulfur, as we all know, has a really long history of being a good ingredient for acne. It has a lot of antimicrobial, antifungal, and also antibacterial effects. I actually used to only use sulfur before na parang leave-on product siya. Pero ayun nga, when it comes to body acne, ang favorite ko talaga is to use it in wash form para less hassle. So this one really removes the hassle of having to add extra steps. And yung sulfur din kasi na leave-on, medyo naglilinger yung amoy niya. And also, I think because of the formulation of Oxecure, hindi naman sobrang lakas yung amoy ng sulfur nito after you wash it off. So ako guys, ito yung favorite ko na lower cost alternative kasi ang mura talaga ng ganito. Meron tong smaller version, if I'm not mistaken, around 80 to 90 pesos lang siya. Basta less than 100 pesos, meron ka ng Sulfur Soap. And for me, that's really accessibility and affordability at the same time. Ang maganda pa dito is, sa alam ko, you can buy them in packs of 2 or in packs of 3. So kung nagtitipid ka talaga, gusto mo one time, big time na lang na bilihan, okay na okay dito. So for this one, ipapakita ko lang yung texture nito sa inyo. Babasa ko lang siya. And as you might notice, parang standard soap lang naman yung pag-lather niya. It actually lathers up pretty well. Pero ang nanonotice ko sa soap na to compared to other sulfur soaps is medyo mas less irritation yung nakuha ko from this sulfur soap compared to other brands of sulfur soaps. But anyway, medyo nawala na yung bula kasi hindi ko siya nabasa masyado. But anyway, I'm just gonna wash this off. Alright, so now that we're done with using our anti-acne body washes or body soaps, we now move on to a next step that's actually pretty optional. Depende na sa inyo how much you want to be intensive on your body acne. But this one, kapag medyo breakout season talaga, which is ako kapag summer, medyo breakout season talaga sa katawan ko. So when that happens, nag-add on talaga ako ng mga exfoliants. And when it comes to exfoliants, ito yung rotation ko recently. Now, okay, I want to make one thing clear sa mga beginners dyan. Lagi ko itong sinasabi, hindi ko to ginagamit all at the same time and you don't need 3 exfoliant products. You can just choose one from these depending sa skin type ninyo, sa skin condition ninyo, and sa mga skin concerns ninyo. But again, yun nga, these ones, ito yung mga pinakamadalas na ginagamit ko talaga and ito yung mga nagiging effective when it comes to my body acne. So let's start first with the product na ginagamit ko most often. This is, of course, walang sawang Quickfx Pimple Eraser. And this one is their Pimple Eraser Toner. So as you guys might have known doon sa review ko of Quickfx Pimple Eraser talaga, this is one of the products that is super accessible. 150 pesos lang to. And you already get 2% salicylic acid. Now, for those na hindi alam kung ano yung salicylic acid, it's basically an exfoliant that goes deep into your pores, helps unclog them, removes the excess oil, and also removes the excess skin cells or the dead skin cells rather. And dahil ginagawa niya yon, it helps prevent the formation of acne in our skin. So this is really good to help prevent future breakouts from happening. And also, if yung chest and back area niyo tend to be really oily, this really does help remove yung excess oil niya. So ito talaga yung ginagamit ko daily, whether it's preventing breakouts or addressing breakouts. And the reason is because ito talaga, this tends to be a bit more gentle compared to the other BHA products that I've used. As in, exceptionally gentle siya. Yung salicylic acid kasi as an ingredient has a tendency to be drying and sometimes irritating sa skin, depende sa skin type ninyo, if medyo sensitive yung skin ninyo. Pero this one talaga, bihira, almost never talaga ako nakaka-feel ng irritation nito. And sa face yun so what more sa body na medyo mas matibay yung skin ko. So for those na medyo sensitive yung skin type nila or beginner pa lang sila, gusto pa lang nila i-test kung okay ba yung salicylic acid sa skin nila or hindi, I suggest you try this one. Again, very, very accessible price at 150 pesos. Meron ka ng 2% salicylic acid. But anyway, ilalagay ko na siya sa chest area ko. Usually, nilalagay ko rin to sa back, pero parang hirap niya ipakita. So, dito na lang muna sa chest. Right, so pahirapan tayo kasi nga hindi tayo pwede maghubad kasi baka ma-demonetize tayo, diba? So, spray lang ako sa chest area and sa shoulder area ko na rin. Sige na, konti. Konti sa back. And then, i-spread ko siya just to make sure I got all the parts of my chest. Biyan, kasi topless ko to ginagawa. Hirap maging YouTuber. Ayan. And what I really like about this is itong toner talaga na to, may pagka-hydrating pa rin siya. Ayun nga, bihira ko kasi yun makita sa mga salicylic acid products na may konting hydration pa siya na nadadala. Yung ibang mga salicylic acid products kasi parang medyo na-feel ko na agad yung pagka-drying niya sa skin. So, this one, I really, really like. I think even people with combination skin sa chest or sa back nila, even sa face nila, I think they'll really appreciate itong sa Quickfx na pimple eraser. But if yung skin sa chest or sa back nyo tends to be really oily, ang masasuggest ko is my other acne body spray. This one is from Oxecure. It's their body acne spray. So this one naman, ang difference niya with yung sa Quickfx is this one is fragrance-free, but this one does include alcohol. Now wait, before you panic, alcohol, again, is not always bad sa skincare, and alcohol is there para mas mabilis mag-penetrate and mag-absorb yung ingredients sa skin. And in that case, yung mga products na ganito, they include alcohol para mas mabilis mag-absorb yung salicylic acid sa skin mo. And for people who really want to just use a product na leave-on pero hindi nila ma-feel sa skin, kasi diba yung sabi ko kanina na Quickfx, may pagka-hydrating pa siya. So, if you want it to really be dry, you have to wait a few minutes or you have to really continuously rub or pat it onto your skin. But this one, itong sa Oxecure talaga, as in plug and play. Plug and play? Tama ba yun? Parang isa-spray mo lang siya ng konti sa katawan mo and then just after a few rubs or a few pats on your chest or on your back, absorb na agad siya. As in, parang wala ka lang nilagay sa skin mo. So for those na curious, this also does have 2% salicylic acid, which is, ayun nga, medyo yun yung maximum when it comes to face and body products with salicylic acid. This also does have some soothing extracts. If I'm not mistaken, meron tong aloe, meron din tong uva ursi extract, which I think is also called bearberry extract. So that's very welcome. And if I'm not mistaken, meron din tong jojoba, which also helps moisturize the skin. So yun nga, dahil medyo alcohol-based yung nilagay ni Oxecure, naglalagay sila ng mga ingredients like moisturizing ingredients and also soothing ingredients to help counteract yung potential dryness that you might get from either alcohol or salicylic acid as an ingredient. So ayun siya, ginamit ko na yung Quickfx for my body. So I'm just gonna show you how it sets into the skin. So spray natin siya. Sana hindi ako matalsikan kasi masakit to kapag natalsikan ako sa mata. Yan. Spray ko siya ng ilang beses para makita nyo talaga how fast this absorbs. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Matte na agad siya, guys. As in, matte na siya agad. In fairness, kahit na medyo alcohol-based siya, I don't really feel na sobrang nag-dry yung skin ko because of this. I feel like that might be the jojoba or the other hydrating ingredients like the aloe that's working in the product. So, ayun nga, if you're looking for something na gusto mo lang siyang conveniently i-spray sa katawan and wala siyang may iwan na masyadong residue, this is a really good option. Alright, and last but not least, we move on to our third exfoliant. This one, medyo bago ko ko lang siyang ginagamit sa katawan, pero matagal ko na siyang ginagamit sa face ko. In fact, I think this is like my second bottle already. This one is not a spray, but instead it's a serum, and this is from Apothecary. This is their AHA plus BHA serum. Now, when it comes to these three exfoliants, ito talaga yung pinaka-packed sa kanila because this not only has salicylic acid or BHA, but this also has lactic acid and citric acid, both of which are AHAs. And the difference naman ng AHAs is they remove the dead skin cells from the top layer of the skin. Kasi diba yung BHAs, deeper layer sila. Si AHAs, sa taas lang siya. And that's actually very helpful for those na nagkakaroon ng mga dark spots from acne. AHAs can really help lighten those. And also, yung nilagay nilang AHAs dito, yung lactic and citric acid, they also tend to be a bit hydrating to the skin, which is good kasi nga yung BHA as an ingredient tends to be a little bit dry. And this one talaga, medyo magandang option to for those na nagtitipid din. Kasi if I'm not mistaken, less than 200 pesos lang to. Sobrang sulit-sulit na option. This is just 15 ml, pero hindi mo naman kailangan maglagay ng exfoliants every single day. Ako at most, 4 times a week, 3 times a week is already really good. Especially since yung acne body wash mo, that's something that you might have to put on every day. But exfoliation talaga, guys, remove na natin yung misconception na you have to do it every day. Wala, kahit every other day, ilang times a week lang, that's already good enough. And so naglagay na nga ako ng Quickfx sa katawan ko, but I'll still show you guys the texture and the consistency of this serum. Syempre, since hindi to mist, medyo mas makalat ito, medyo mas liquid and fluid talaga to. Tingnan niyo siya. It's very runny and yun nga, parang serum lang talaga. So this one, out of the 4 serums, siya nga yung pinaka-pack, pero ito yung pinaka-kailangan mong i-rub in talaga sa katawan mo. You might need to take some time to really work this into your body. So ayun, just like other serums, meron talaga siyang hydrating feeling. Pero alam nyo, sometimes for those who have drier skin types, that might be a good thing para hindi talaga mawala yung hydration from your skin. Kasi mahirap yun, yung meron kang acne sa katawan pero dry yung skin mo sa katawan. Although that's less common na mangyari kasi kapag dry yung skin mo, less yung production mo talaga ng oil. But if ever you fall into that situation, marirecommend ko talaga ito. And mura lang siya. And local brand pa siya. So support our local brands. Alright, so after putting on my exfoliant, I still have another step. This one is actually a bit more optional. Kasi meron namang ibang tao na kapag naglalagay sila ng mga acne body cleansers, ng mga exfoliants, hindi naman masyadong nagda-dry or nag-irritate yung skin nila. And also, yung mga ibang tao, medyo mas mabilis nagre-resolve yung marks nila. They don't really have to deal with marks a lot. But ako kasi, kapag nagkakaroon ako ng pimple anywhere on my body, ang tagal talaga nung mark. Either red mark siya, tapos kapag tumagal siya, magiging dark marks siya. So I added this additional step into my routine para kapag yung pimple ko gumaling na siya, mas less yung time na magiging red mark or dark spot siya and to prevent it from, you know, worsening. And na-mention ko na rin yung step na to doon sa general body care routine ko. This is an optional but very, very beneficial and nice to have step in your routine. And this is, of course, your niacinamide body lotions. So, like I mentioned, very, very beneficial talaga to have a niacinamide lotion in your routine kasi sobrang daming benefits talaga ng niacinamide that it would be missing out on a lot of easy-to-get benefits kung wala ka talagang niacinamide lotion in general sa skincare mo sa face or sa skincare mo sa body. So, again, just a few benefits of niacinamide. Niacinamide helps strengthen the skin barrier. It also helps with dark marks and red marks, and it also helps a little bit with the oiliness of the skin. So given those benefits, sobrang makakatulong talaga yun doon sa body acne routine mo because literally all the benefits na ino-offer niya, makakatulong talaga yun sa body acne routine mo. It helps strengthen your skin barrier, which is important kasi yung ibang mga ingredients sa mga washes or sa mga exfoliants tend to be a bit drying. And of course, acne will always be a problem more or less related to the oiliness of our skin. So nakakatulong talaga ito for that. So again, just like the last video, wala namang nagbago. Ito pa rin yung mga niacinamide moisturizers or lotions na ginagamit ko for my body. For people who want more of a gel texture, itong sa Fresh Skinlab, their Jeju Aloe Ice BT21 edition has 5% niacinamide, which is the best percentage of niacinamide that you can get. This also has Centella asiatica, which is calming and soothing for the skin. And one thing that I really like about this is yung accessibility talaga ng price niya. If I'm not mistaken, yung itong version na to, I think mga 100 plus lang siya. And then if you want to get yung tub na size, as in yung malaking-malaki talaga na tub, that's I think around mga 270 pesos lang. As in, less than 300 pesos for sure. So ito talaga, if you want a budget option, I really like this. Ang caveat nga lang talaga nito is meron siyang konting fragrance, pero sa hulihan naman siya ng ingredients list. And the fragrance isn't really as bothersome. Hindi siya masakit sa ulo na fragrance. It's not really as strong. And even for someone na medyo conservative sa fragrance, I still really like this. So, top choice talaga, especially if you just want a lightweight gel lotion. But since ito, ginamit ko na siya on my last body acne routine video, ito naman yung gagamitin ko. This is the Face Republic Vita Glow Toning Cream. So ito naman, this also has 5% niacinamide, pero ang difference nito is this is fragrance-free. So super magugustuhan ito ng mga ultra-sensitive skin types. So for those na mahilig talaga sa creamy, yung nilalagay nilang lotion sa katawan, this one is definitely on the creamier side, but I would still actually consider this as lightweight. So parang light cream siya. So let us try this on, and again, siguro mga 1 or 2 lines lang yung nilalagay ko sa skin. Ganyan lang. So rub lang natin siya ng konti. And as you can see, sobrang creamy talaga ng texture niya. It looks a bit thick ngayon kasi hindi ko pa siya nasa-spread ng mabuti. I don't know if manonotice nyo rin siya guys, pero parang naging watery na ng konti yung texture, which I really like as well. Ayan. So maglalagay na ako sa chest ko. And sobrang nagugustuhan ko talaga yung texture nito because yes, it looks creamy, it looks really thick, but tamang-tama lang yung pag-nourish niya sa skin ko talaga. And sobrang nakakatulong talaga to help counteract dryness. And notice nyo, even if summertime, ginagamit ko pa rin talaga to kahit medyo mainit. Kasi hindi siya yung parang creamy na parang ang bigat-bigat sa katawan. This is really just so lightweight. Parang ilang beses ko na sinabi na lightweight siya. But I really mean it, guys. As in, lightweight talaga siya. Uulitin ko ha, Face Republic, please make a bigger version of this. Bibiling ko talaga, promise, as in. I really hope they make like a Vita Glow body lotion. But please keep the 5% niacinamide. Kasi nanonotice ko sa ibang mga body lotions talaga, meron na silang niacinamide, pero ang liit ng percentage. So parang, how is that going to help my skin, diba? So for those na mahilig sa body lotion, i-request nyo yun from brands. Ask them the percentage of niacinamide in the body lotion. And then kapag konti, magbigay tayo ng feedback. Sabihin natin masyadong konti yung mga 1% to like 0.01%. Diba? Anong nagagawa nun sa katawan natin? So ayun, hashtag normalize 5% niacinamide. Alright, so for this routine, you can do this either in the morning or in the evening. Ako, personally, ginagawa ko to in the evening kasi meron na akong mga steps na ginagawa in my morning routine. Pero yun nga, hindi naman masyadong big deal what time of the day you do this. Depende na lang yun sa lifestyle ninyo, so you can adjust accordingly kung ano yung mas convenient sa inyo. So part talaga of being practical in skincare is strategizing kung saan mo siya ilalagay na routine, kunyari sa gabi or sa umaga na routine. And since meron na akong mga ginagawa sa morning routine ko, I put this routine at night instead. And 2 to 3 steps lang naman siya sa gabi, not so difficult to do. And ulit, hindi naman ako everyday nag-exfoliate ng skin. So minsan 2 steps lang siya. Minsan 1 step lang siya actually kasi ginagawa ko yung cleanser sa shower. And then pag lumabas ako, pag hindi ko naman exfoliating day, nilalagay lang ako ng lotion. So it's like a normal routine. Especially if sanay na kayo maglagay talaga ng body lotion. Parang wala lang itong routine na to for you guys. Also, if you like any of the products in this video, I will be putting some links to Lazada and Shopee stores na legit in the description box below para hindi na kayo mahirapang hanapin sila. Also, if you like any of the Oxecure products, you can actually buy these in bundles. Lalo na kung nagtitipid kayo, these two are really good options to put together. And if you like these two, may discount si Oxecure for you, so you can check that out in the description box below. And if you found this video informative, please do leave me a thumbs up and subscribe for more content like this. And as always, guys, I will see you in the next video. Bye!